Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to Studio Vlogmas Day 15. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. I just had to look at my calendar. It's Tuesday for you. It's actually Sunday here and I'm here to draw. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm Emily and I'm an illustrator who runs an illustration studio, kind of, maybe not. I sell my illustrated artwork, but I don't have time to draw. And that's because I'm a mum, I have a business that has lots of admin, and I just don't have chance to draw. And it's really sad because one of my goals for 2020 was to draw more, and sadly I didn't hit that goal. I definitely didn't, but I thought it would be good at some point in Vlogmas to actually draw a picture so you can see that I can draw a picture. And I've just set this month's art challenge over on our Patreon. So if you don't know, I have a Patreon and every month I just set an art challenge, and this month I put together a mood board of ideas. So I thought, wouldn't it be good today to draw something for the art challenge and to document it with you. So sometimes I show myself drawing on studio vlogs, but it's kind of fast, like I speed things up. But I thought, wouldn't it be good to actually draw something from scratch and talk about it, and obviously not have it completely real time because I will edit out some bits, but I just thought it would be nice to do. Right now, I know that the mood board is about being a winter fairy, and I'll show you the imagery that I've used, but I really want to draw Elsa from Frozen. I watched Frozen 2 last week, and I mean, I just adore her. But I actually, with Luca, my little boy, we watched Olaf's Frozen adventure, and he absolutely loved it. But Elsa wears a dress in that is so beautiful, and it's got like fluffy bits on it, and I thought I might put her in that, but with it being a winter fairy, making her like a fairy, a snow queen fairy. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna get started. I have set up streaming software. I'm hoping this is gonna work out, and I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. This is kind of what I'm looking at. This is my Photoshop. So can you see on the right there, that's the mood board I put together for Patreon. So it's kind of winter fairy, icy, like the bluey green. I really loved that. And then above it is Elsa from Olaf's Frozen Adventure. So that's the dress. Like, how gorgeous is that? And when I saw it, I thought, oh, I could tweak that a little bit to kind of fit the winter fairy thing. And yeah, I just thought it would be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to start drawing, and you can kind of see the process that I take and the mistakes I make to get to my final thing. I think what I'm going to do is try out a few poses of what I want her to be. I don't think I'm going to do a full image. So you see, like, the picture of Elsa there is kind of legs up. I think I might even go even closer, so we'll see. I'm just going to try that out now and see what's going to be the best pose. Then once I have that, I will put in her details. Then I'll move on to the line art, and then I'll move on to the actual painting and rendering. Hang on, let me take a bracelet off because that's going to be super annoying, isn't it? Okay, so that's one idea, is that she's just very simply just stood there. Maybe looking over to the side, maybe. So I'm thinking like her hair is obviously going to be a really big braid. So I have to factor that in, that's coming down here. And these bits here off the side of her dress, I want to be like really nice and big. I'm wondering if her arms should just go out to the side, but again, that's really boring, isn't it? I could maybe do her on a swing, like the girl on the mood board, potentially. So just like, hang on, let's try this. So her shoulders would be up more if she was on a swing. I'm sorry for how rough I've done this, by the way. This is just how I start my drawings, like very rough. That could be cute. Sat on a thing and like could really go to town with the foliage on here. So it's very much like the middle picture, except she's a bit more, yeah, that could be really nice. Elsa has a very tiny waist, which I have no desire to put on this girl, so we'll give her a nice big bum. I'm not sure about her head. I think she needs to be doing something more exciting with it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not loving her head at the minute. I'm not loving any of it at the minute, to be honest. So I think what I'm going to do is just lower the opacity on it and then kind of sketch over the top of that with a new idea. Kind of, not a new idea, but, you know, flesh it out a little bit, make it better. I don't want her to look sinister. Don't know where her eyes will look. I normally tend to figure that out last. Again, lips is one of those that I always change throughout. These will not be the final lips that I do, I'll tell you now. I never know if they should be open mouth smiling or if they should be not smiling, or like that's awful. So look, we'll just leave that there for now and then come back to it. So her hair is going to be a big one, isn't it? And I kind of want it to be oversized and big. Again, I'll fix that. Yeah, those lips are awful. I'm going to have to change them. I can't look at them. Oh, that's so bad. Let's just make it a bit smaller. Okay, it's not amazing. It definitely will not be the final mouth, but... Right, dress. So, comes up here and goes across the arms. And then she has her boobs and down. And then her boobs and down. Let's kind of give that a bit of a... And then coming out of the top is the fluffiness. So I obviously can't make it look like in the film, but I think I can make it look nice in the rendering at the end. So if we just really make it nice and full. And really fluffy. That would be nice. And then you kind of won't see any of this, but this is kind of what I'm looking at right now. Is, can you see? Hang on, let me do it so you can see. That there. Oh right, okay, so it does this little V thing here, so I need to get that in. Oh, and it's got little like sparkles in here. Oh, and she's got some like holly in her hair. I never noticed that. Okay, yeah, she does. Right, so I need to make sure I get that in. So it's got like a little V shape in here, which is nice. I need to make sure we have some holly going on over here. I'm not the best at drawing hands, so I don't really want to draw too much attention to them, but okay, so it's coming together kind of. Where this is going. Oh, so doing that. Okay. And then in terms of like the foliage and things, like that's, well, it's not going to be easy, but it needs to be nice and full, doesn't it? This is me being lazy and leaving it till later because I just can't. I don't even know how I'm going to do it yet, so I just won't think about it. Right, I missed the braid. I mean, that's like the most like biggest thing, right? So now I need to get it from here, and it needs to kind of follow the contour of her body. So if we do it so that, I hate drawing braids because it's like, how do you do it? But hang on, I've got reference here, so that'll help. Yeah, but the problem with that is it's kind of, you can't see her dress there, so maybe I move it across a little bit, do it more like that. So this is where I have to decide where she's going to look. Is she going to look at us, the audience, like this, and look straight at us? Or is she going to look over there, so like that? I don't like that. At us, but she looks a bit possessed, doesn't she? So maybe not. Her eyes are not like Elsa's, because I don't draw eyes like Elsa is, but maybe I could elongate them a little bit. Okay, so we've now got my sketch of what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to stretch her out a little bit as well. So I'll merge all of them layers together, and I think I'm just going to flip the canvas. Okay, yeah, I don't really love that, so I think I'm just going to do a few fixes on things that look a bit strange. Her head looks a bit off, which is probably what was annoying me before, so let's see. Something just doesn't seem right. I think it's her volume of her head should be like that, so she should have more hair up here like that. I think that will help a lot. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. It would be much better if I spent more time on that, but I think now I am going to do the line art of the character. The swing I will do last, I think. I'll get the character done, and then when I'm happy with that, I'll do the swing. So I'm just going to name that layer sketch. So I've always got that. And just start with the lines, really. Okay, I'm going to leave the lips because I feel like whatever I do, it's going to be bad. So, right, I need to get this braid right. So let's. Okay, that's not the most amazing braid ever. It's definitely not the worst one I've done either though. So what I recommend if you're doing a braid is start from the bottom like I've just done. I don't know, I kind of, when you're looking at, always look at reference, but I feel like my brain can work it out better if I go from the bottom. It's like, oh, then that tucks in there and that goes around there. Anyway, it's not amazing, but I think it's not too bad actually. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. And at the end I'll put some little like gems in the hair as well, so it's nice. But I can move on down towards the dress, which will be my favourite bit. I know it will. I think all of the other little crystals I will do in the colour rather than in the line art. Okay, I don't think that looks too bad. That's just a sketch though, I need to actually do it properly. Okay, that was bad. Shouldn't have done that. I should change the eyes a little bit. I don't know if I'm loving them, to be perfectly honest. I either do them really open, like that, which is nice, or I do them more closed, almost like she's squinting, so like, you know, like she's smiling and like, does that make sense? I think her eyes are too high up on her face and that they should come down a bit. Oh, I don't know now. I'm questioning myself whether that was a good idea. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to have her eyes open. I'm changing my mind again now. I think open. I think let's get one eye looking good and then I can get the other one to match. It's fine. Okay, I think that will look good. Like the eye. Yeah, looks better. Not amazing, but better. Oh, it looks real dodgy, but I'm hoping when it's painted it looks better. So that's that. I think what I'm going to do now is paint her, get her all painted and all finished and all nice. Then I can focus on the swing because I want to put a lot of time into the swing, but I kind of want to see how she's looking first. I think I'm all ready to go. I have made some like colour swatches up here based on the mood board, so I've grabbed all those, grabbed a couple. So this shade here, the dark one, was on my mood board, so I've just grabbed a slightly lighter one which I think is like close to the dress colour, and these are what I'm going to stick to for this. Obviously like the skin colour I'll be able to pick something else, but I'm going to try and stick to those tones. I think a lot of that will come in the swing as well. I will add that to the foliage, so let's see. Let's go. I probably won't chat a lot really when I do this, but basically my first step is to get the base colour of every area down on a different layer, and then I will go in with clipping masks and add shading and things like that, just in case you wanted to know. There we go. Now I have basically a base colour for everything, and what I can do now is go in and add shadows and other little bits like that to hopefully bring it to life. And then once I've done that, I will be colouring the lines, because I don't like to have black lines on my drawings. So So that's the next stage. So I've done all of the shadows and things like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour in all the lines, and I'm going to add some nice lighting and add any like little bits of things on top. And then that's the Elsa part done. And then I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow I will come in and do the swing. So that's where I've got to. I kind of like it. I think it's looking really nice. I just need to, tomorrow I need to come in and do the swing she sat on, but I could do it now, but I'm about to go on a live stream, so I don't want to rush it. So I'll come in tomorrow and I'll do something really nice there, taking more elements from the mood board, because I'm quite conscious that some things are kind of missing. So I'll get all of that foliage in, and I might put some wings on her just to really make it winter fairy, but we'll see how I feel tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching so far, and I'll see you tomorrow. Why hello, good morning, welcome back. It's 5 to 9 and I'm here, and I was so dreading opening this file because I thought I'm not going to like it, but I think she looks all right. I'm quite happy with her. Today I'm going to be doing the swing, so I think I'm just going to get started because I don't know what to do with it because it's foliage and I'm not the best at foliage, but I'm going to give it a really good go. So I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm kind of just winging it, but I worry that it will look so rubbish. But I think just kind of doing it like this, instead of like, you see the picture on the mood board where it's full, I think I'm gonna have like bits of rope coming through so you can see it like that, and then just kind of add little bits of stuff. I don't know if that's gonna be the right way to do it. And this is just a sketch, so I'm gonna actually do a better job over the top in a minute. I think that'll be pretty when it's got the right colours in it. Now I wonder if I can really cheat here and just copy this over and kind of mix it up a little bit. It might be really obvious that that's copied, but I'll tell you what if I, like that maybe? So that's one side done. It's not amazing at all. I definitely could do better, but I think it'll be enough. I don't really want that to be the focus anyway. I want her to be the focus, so don't want to spend too long on it. Okay, so there we go. There's the swing. It's time to add a bit of colour to it. And the trick will be to try and make it look icy cold, like on the mood board. So I think doing it all greens and things and then adding like the snow on top, I think will really help. So. I wonder if there's a good brush I could use to sort of give like a snowy effect. I'm sure there is. I just don't tend to use brushes. I don't experiment with anything. I just stick with what I know. Oh my gosh, there's a foliage mix brush. Are you joking me? Are you actually joking me right now? Hang on. Is this going to be a game changer? Oh, what? Guys. I could definitely have used this to just fill in some of the gaps. Okay, well I'm doing it now. Let's fill in some gaps with a foliage brush, shall we? If it makes it look fuller, I'm all for it. Let's do a different colour. Okay, what was I doing before I discovered that? Oh, snow. Does that look good? No, I don't like that. I don't want it to lose the fact that it's... I think I just maybe need to do it smaller. Does that look good? I just don't know. Okay, so that's kind of that step, and it looks okay. I'm not loving it. But I think what I need to do is just bring out some of the different sections with highlights. So I'll just essentially go through every bit now and just pick out see what I mean? Just kind of like pick out bits and it'll just make it stand out a little bit. I'll do one side and we'll see how it looks. You don't have to be really neat with it, it's just... People might not even notice this, but I will. Yeah, it just kind of helps lift it a little bit. And there we go. I think I'm done. Should I add fairy wings? No. Yeah. No. I'm just going to make the background a bit more purple because, I mean, that's just my branding and I always love to do it. And I also love to add a bit of a backlight. Kind of makes the character pop a little bit from the background. Like that. Yeah, I like it. I think the swing could be better. But I think it's nice. It has the effect that I want, so that's good. So there we go. I finished Elsa. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and kind of seeing how I go about my ideas. Yeah, I like it. I think it came out quite nice. So here is the final thing. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys.